What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? It's TK Profit back again. We're doing another charting session. We hop on at the top of every week. We figure out where the volatility will be in the market. We identify our trade setups and we execute them throughout the week. So let me go ahead and head on to TradingView. That looked like I just made a mess. Bree, what up? How you doing?
When your auto insurance coverage is too big or too small.
How you doing, Bree? Okay. All right, I guess that's better. All right, so we got a couple trade setups that we jumped into. Shout out your friend from Guyana. Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday, friend from Guyana. Stay focused. I hope everything come to you the way you want it to. All right, so we got in a couple trades last week. Let's go through these entries. We took a pound JPY sell. Let's pull that up. Oh, I guess we can start with the US 30 sale since we're right here. We'll start with US 30. We're just gonna go through the positions that we have. Monitor them, see if we are in a position to protect them. Looks like we are. All right. So this is what we had on US 30. Let me turn off these other indicators. So we bought this thing from the lows right here at this area. And Friday we got a rejection. So y'all can see right here on our terminal US 30. This is our entry. This is where price is trapped, and we're looking to see how price is going to respond from here. So what we can actually do is, what time frame is this? I think we should leave this thing alone until we get a break of this level right here. And if price breaks beneath this level, we'll move our stop loss that we have here to break even. All right, so we got a winning position on US 30. What is USD JPY? All right. So pretty much same thing. We're in a winning position. We have consolidation being formed after this big drop. Let me go back to TradingView really quick. So in TradingView, when we're looking at this pair, we have two flag patterns, which is price dropping, giving you a slight pullback before continuing the trend. So there's a chance that we could see a retest of this level here if this low isn't broken. So we'll set some alerts. Because that's pretty much just where our entry is. set some alerts. We may take profit on pound JPY and re-enter. Then we have AUD JPY. What's going on, Deep? How you feeling, bro? So AUD JPY, we entered in the sale looking at this area here with this rejection. Let me find the entry. Okay, got you. So AUD JPY, we actually missed the entry. And what we're looking for, what's going on, B? How you doing? And what we're looking for is a retest of the high. I'm doing just fine.
All right, I love it.
Great. So we want to see this thing being broken, see this area being retested, so we can try to catch the continuation of that sale. So what we need to do, hold on a second.
Okay, there we go. I'm with you now.
All right, great. All right, y'all, Brittany in the building.
All day.
Yep, so we're gonna monitor this area. The thing that I always preach so you can stay out of your way is using your alerts to help you monitor your trade setups. That way you aren't jumping at everything that you think is a possibility in the market. Set some non-negotiable conditions for your trade setups. I'm not gonna enter until this happens. Once you do things like that, you create a clear perspective and you remove yourself from that rat race. That anxiety creeps in when you're just looking to jump into trades. Patience is one of your biggest weapons when it comes to this thing right here. All right, so we got these alerts set. If we get a break above during London session, I might actually buy this up to our sell entry. Right, Uda, appreciate that. So,
Okay, you there?
yes. Let me see what we got next. So we did USD JPY. Well, right now we're monitoring the winning trades. So all of these trades, everything except AUD JPY we're already in. So wins. We looked at US 30, USD JPY, pound JPY. Okay. So we took a Euro JPY entry. Looks like it's still really close. Oh, USD JPY? Let me go there first. I'm actually in that sale right now. So after USD JPY, I'll take a look at Euro JPY. All right, cool. So pretty much the same thing that's going on AUD JPY. I'm actually in this sale. Let me pull this up. Cool. So let me pull up my terminal, show this trade set up. Alright, cool. So I'm actually already in this trade set up for this USD JPY position. I got a sale. Let me go back to trading view. So yeah, so I'm looking at the possibility of a retracement, Uda. So right here, after we got this impulsive move, price started to consolidate on us right here. On the hour time frame, we have these bear flags right here. There's a good chance during the London session price can reach up and hit this area here. Oh, you got the same thing? Well, man, you should be over here helping me. Shit. What you talking about, man? That's nice work, bro. Nice work. Okay. So, right here at this area that we're looking at, Udon, what we're gonna do is really wait to see how price responds to this area here. What time frame is this? If this thing makes a move like this, then it's gone. Okay? The next place we'll look for entry is the retest of this area. So those are the two possibilities. We'll either get that retracement that we're talking about to that level that you have, or it's just gonna break right beneath it and we'll re-enter right here. Okay, but great work though, great work. News, man, I'm gonna tell you an unpopular opinion. The news does not affect the trades. Okay, let me show you what I mean by that. News is not a determining factor. What it actually is an accelerator to what's already going to happen. Now, will it let me go back to last week? Okay, Thursday, we had news pretty much showing that the sentiment should be bullish. Thursday. Now look at this. We were inside of a sale zone. So when I noticed that, I didn't pay that much attention. I waited for this retest to see if it would break above because the news said it would be bullish, but it dropped anyway. That's why I ended up getting into the position a little later because I took the news into consideration, but it did the opposite. Okay. Now, sometimes they will align, but in most cases, this thing is going to shoot to key levels and it's going to respond. The news will just determine whether you'll have a lot of consolidation before that happens or whether it'll be an impulsive move. That's it. Let me see. I can agree with you in the case of high met support and resistance. Yep. So another thing that you'll see when these news events hit is a lot of shit like this, where price just starts wicking either to the highs or to the lows to retest support or retest resistance. Okay. Did I show that on YouTube? My bad, YouTube. I be doing y'all kind of wrong with these camera angles. I'm a master this in a while. All right. So right now, it looks like the second option may happen. I know the EMAs are sitting on top of price. Yeah. So there's a great chance we could see that continuation from there. But either way, we got these two scenarios. The only thing that we need to do is be in position during London so we can make the right move. So back to Euro JPY. Woo-hoo. That was a quick move on Euro JPY. Okay, that's what we looked at. Now, something else that we use with consolidation, that break and retest thing, that's exactly what we use to enter in this trade setup right here. Let me show you guys the entry. So every trade we pull up, I'm showing the entry just so you guys don't feel like I'm just doing analytics we're actually placing all of the trades set up, so share them all live so you guys will be able to take them too. Okay, cool. So let me show this position. Cool, so that's that Euro JPY sell. Now with this sale, show you why we took this. So you guys will hear me say consolidation is the beginning and the ending of each trend. So this thing was obviously in the uptrend, and once it got to the highs, I noticed that we started creating lower highs, lower lows, and after that, price started to consolidate. So when that area at the bottom, that support level was broken, is this? That says jump. Okay, let's go forward. Boom. So as soon as this area got broken right here, I actually set a limit order for a sale, and I waited for price to pull back. As soon as our entry got wicked, we dropped into profit almost immediately. So this is really the main thing that I do, use limit orders, whether it's for sales or for buys, so we can, number one, maximize our odds, and the second thing is removing yourself from chasing trade setups. Okay. Now the odds on this trade are crazy. So we need to see if we get a break beneath these lows right here. And so this thing is off to the races. We'll have a nice payout on this one. What else? What else? What else? So that's Euro. I believe we looked at, I don't think we did. We got in pound JPY too. Pretty much same thing. On a smaller time frame, I'm looking at a 2 hour, but on the smaller time frame, this area right here is also consolidation. So I pretty much caught the same move on two different charts, Euro JPY and pound JPY. Let me find that pound entry for y'all. Now with this pound entry, something that I did, I had my entry set, right here, but price went a little higher, and I trusted this position, so I added 2 more at the highs. Let me pull that up on the terminal. All right, so we'll show that trade. So at this point, I think we got like 6 or 7 winning positions open right now that all need to retest the lows, and from there we'll know whether we're going to hold them all or take profit. Right now it looks like we are good. All right, that's all of them. That's all of them. Oh man, thank you. Let's see. Let's refresh this. So Monday. So we got heavy news and everything that we're already in. Euro, pound, CAD, USD, AUD. So there's nothing that we need to do as far as analytics. We just need to place these alerts like we're doing right now and really just wait. Oh shit. Now this is something. Oil is almost by our sale limit. Let me move this thing up because I think it's gonna retest those highs. That momentum is strong. Anybody on the team, I need y'all to check oil right quick to see if we have a limit order on oil. Really quick. Brittany says y'all check US oil. No limit order? Okay, let's do limit order on US oil. That's what happened. Got you. I see why we put that entry right there. So now we're gonna put that back. Stop above the high. Okay, you ready for entry price?
Yeah.
The entry price for this US oil sale limit is 62.66. Give me 1 second. The stop loss is 63.25. Let's see, the target is 58.04. I think if you got a 0.01, you'll be risking a little under $6. So y'all make sure y'all risk appropriately under that.
You said 58.04 for the take profit.
Yes. Now the reason I'm looking for this trade setup is pretty much the same reason I got into that. What was it? I think it was pound JPY. All right, cool. So when the market creates these areas of consolidation like this, and you see breaks, in most cases, not every, but you'll see a retest of those areas before it continues in the opposite direction. So I'm looking for the same possibility to show up on US oil. Appreciate the follow, Prince. So smaller time frame. Right here we got a lot of consolidation. That's the area where we got that break. So we want to see it being retested, and we're going to sell it, put our stop loss over the highs. All right. Now, with trading like this, is more so swing trading. And to get into that, you definitely got to get your mindset in order, man, because scalping, yes, it's lucrative, but you miss a lot of the move when you're relying on scalping. Fortify your mind. That's why we focus on our mindset series, the codex, and our workbooks that come along with it to put you in the right mental space so you can take advantage of moves like this. Okay. Damn, that beat came in smooth. Okay. Okay. So we got that thing set. I am going to place an alert right here. Let us know when that trade is activated. Damn. So since we're already in everything that we're supposed to be in today, we're over prepared. So the only thing we're gonna do is let those alerts run. I appreciate you guys for jumping on with us. Again, I share all my trades, so if you guys want to trade along with us at no cost, you can. If you want to practice, you're not used to trading, you can use your demo account. We show you how to do all of those things. You can head to our website, profitakerseu.com. Get that trading essential bundle. It's going to walk you through those steps. I show you how to place your trades, monitor your trades. That way you'll be able to follow me. For the do-it-yourselfers, we have our Trader's Compass. We have 6 weeks to trading with consistent results. It covers all of the concepts that I give you in the live sessions. We also have logbooks that help you log your trade setups and your emotional state throughout the process of executing. You have to know where you're making mistakes before you understand what needs to be fixed, okay? We also got that mindset series that you get a free trial for when you get the Trading Essential package. Again, those are our workbooks. We have merch as well, and to join us, you can get that beginner bundle tier 2 or upgrade to the elite. But as always, remember, you're only one trade away from living. My fight to stay.